Welcome back, our dearest viewers, to this program of Pilgrimage Bulletin. We move now to Belgium. There are more than 500,000 Muslims living in Belgium, and they represent 6% of the population in that country, including 30,000 people who reverted to Islam who were originally Belgium, and other 1,000 people revert to Islam every year. The Islamic Center is one of the most important centers in Western Europe. It is in fact a minaret for calling for Islam. The center teaches newly reverted people on Islam, including the right way of pilgrimage. Our friend Walid Hanani has prepared the following report from Brussels.
The number of Muslims is more than 25% of the inhabitants of Brussels, and the majority of them live in the big cities like Brussels and Charleroi. So, many of the Hajj agencies provide the services for the travel to Mecca during the season. So, every day of most of the days of the week, we give lessons to the pilgrims to learn about the pilgrimage, and particularly those who travel for the first time for the pilgrimage, and to learn how to do the sacred rituals. And according to the Ministry of Hajj in Saudi Arabia, there are a number of agencies that work in Belgium, and the market has also a number of agencies also to reserve for the travel and to make bookings for the pilgrimage, and approximately issues more than 2,000 tickets to the pilgrimage for the pilgrimage. So here they learn, they are taught about the Kaaba and the different corners of the Kaaba and the names, how they are called, the different corners, and also the names of the different elements of the sacred place. And there are not clear statistics about the number of people from Belgium who converted to Islam, but they are increasing. The numbers are increasing. And most of them are natives. And this is a good sign for the expansion of Islam in Western Europe. So in the reality, there are some preparation operations for the pilgrimage, and the authorities in Saudi Arabia has done the necessary work and has also taken into account the different expenses for the pilgrimage for the new Muslim people. So, and what attracts our attention in Brussels is that many people are young and natives, and more than 400 are young pilgrims. This year we decided to go to the pilgrimage because all the conditions are favorable and we are in good health, and we have the necessary material for it, and we are capable of doing it. So there are some explanations about the different practices in Arabic and also translated into French. And I was trying, to the best of my knowledge, to respond to the questions and in the framework to influence in the first phases, in the early phases, and also within different sessions about the sacred rituals for Hajj and Umrah, and also to address some issues that interest the new pilgrims. So those are lessons for the new pilgrims. Wadi Hanani from Belgium.
For more details to shed light on Muslims in Belgium, and in particular with the Muslims there, Muslim pilgrims there, we are pleased to host Sheikh Abdul Hadi Swais from Belgium. He is the preacher in the Brussels. Welcome, Sheikh.
Welcome, my brother Osama. Peace be upon you. With Allah's mercy. And we thank you for your attention, and we ask Allah, the most glorified, that accept the worship of the pilgrims and allow them to go back home in the best of their health.
It's our obligation to do so, and thank you for accepting to be hosted. God bless you. As we saw in the report, more than 1,000 people revert to Islam in Belgium a year. 6% of the population is Muslims. 25% of Brussels are Muslims. This increasing number of people reverting to Islam in Belgium and Europe. Can you tell us about their conditions, their situations? How do they revert to Islam? Before we talk about the pilgrims in details.
My brother Osama, what I want to say, I reassure you, and I also give you the good news, and to all our brothers, that Muslims in Belgium are doing fine, and their number is increasing every day. So there is no day without new persons becoming Muslims, and sometimes more than 10, 11 come to the center and convert to Islam. And this is we thank Allah for this, and also we thank the different people for their good behaviors that attract new Muslims in this country, and also to give the right image for Islam, that it is a religion of peace, a religion of cohabitation with the other. And I want to correct also an information that Muslims in Belgium, their number is more than the number you cited, and their number is 1/10 of the inhabitants of Belgium, approximately, thanks to Allah.
The statistics that I have is 30,000, but you say 1 million. Are we talking about original Belgian people, right?
The precise number, we do not reveal it in the reality. But they are recorded in the registers of the center. But precisely those matters, we have some reservations, and we don't give those numbers clearly. But we thank Allah every day.
Is there any specific reason for concealing the numbers and figures?
So it's about from a perspective of reservation, no more.
In order not to waste the time here, we wish God to bless your efforts and to facilitate people to call for God. What about the Muslim pilgrims in I'm talking about the Belgian people. What's the number of pilgrims? How are they received in terms of their applications? How are they prepared for their journey to pilgrimage, to the ritual sites?
In the reality about the pilgrims from Belgium, approximately every year, from Belgium there is a number of pilgrims, but the conditions and the possibilities, capabilities given to every country, depending on the conditions of the host in Saudi Arabia. So there are some attempts to reduce the numbers accordingly, but the desire in performing the pilgrimage is present within every person, every Muslim here. And the embassy is helping people towards in this regard. And the Islamic Center, we do everything we can to help anyone who wish to do the pilgrimage, and also to guarantee that they have all the necessary, all what he needs for traveling. So, about me, concerning at the level of raising awareness, the center prepare different sessions in French or in Dutch or in Arabic. And after those lessons, we show the sacred rituals for the pilgrimage, how to perform them, how to worship, and the Imam explain those rituals, sacred rituals, and also address some questions that interest the pilgrims, like certain behaviors, how to respond to certain circumstances, and also how to deal with people, and also to be sure to be sure how to deal with others, and for instance to behave accordingly with the environment as well, and also to focus on the health issues and also the necessary health issues that guarantee the safety of the person to come back, to return home in a good health safely.
God bless you, Sheikh Abdul Hadi, the Imam and preacher of the Islamic Center in Brussels, for all the information they have told about us, about the Muslims and pilgrims coming from your country to Saudi Arabia. And we hope that they will be successful in their pilgrimage and come back safely to their home. Our dear